We're in today with the legendary GeForce 6600 GT. This is a 2004 video card with 128 megabytes of VRAM GDDR3, running at 500 megahertz on the core clock, 500 megahertz on the memory clock, 128 bits bus width, and today we're gonna pair it up with this Intel Core 2 Quad Q9650 with 4 cores and 4 threads. Very interesting video card. The last time I benchmarked this video card, I had Windows 7 and I tried to play some online games, and it did a fantastic job, but this is the best operating system that I can offer for this video card. Even though this video card is PCI Express, it's got option to go with Windows 7. That is what I've done last time. The best thing I can do for this video card is just stay with Windows XP and try older games. It's 2004 video card, and I think the best thing I can do for it is just put the appropriate games, appropriate resolution, and I think 1024 it will be my go-to resolution because that was back in the days. This is a 6600 GT, not 6800 or something high-end. I think it's going to be fantastic for the video card if I keep it on a mid-range resolution and put more details to try to utilize that VRAM. It's got GDDR3, so I think it's going to be great. So, best thing we can do, jump in a couple of games and see how the GPU is holding. Let's go. Let's do a fan sound test here and see how loud this fan is. I'm actually curious. That's it. This is not a very loud fan, seriously, so hopefully it's going to maintain 51 degrees, 50, 60 degrees, and I'm not going to have any problems. So the fan itself, it's small, not loud, and if I remember correctly, when they had problems with thermals depending on the subventer. So nevertheless, I think this is going to be very interesting. If it's not loud, I will keep it to 100%. Maybe it's going to hold the temperature okay-ish, theoretically. This is where the video card needs to shine. In Doom 3 with 1024 with ultra details, you're gonna have some very interesting performance. I got 125 megabytes of VRAM utilized here, so this is good. It's utilizing the VRAM at maximum. I got 60% load in this occasion with the video card's core. Temperature wise, 59 degrees, 60 degrees is good, but I maxed out the fan. I put it on 100 and it showed me 100% there. I got 140 watts consumption from the whole computer. This is interesting. So yeah, definitely in the right direction with this. Quality wise it's good, anti-aliasing is good. I mean, everything is maxed out here and I like it. So with 50-60% load on the core, there is headroom if there is any changes on the map, you know, like a lot of explosions and flames and smokes and stuff like that. So Doom apparently takes this and does a home run with the video card. It's Windows XP, it doesn't have any stress on the system. Look on the system side, I got one core that is barely 30% load and 49 degrees on the CPU. I got 1 gig of system RAM utilization and only 900 megabytes of virtual memory loaded. This is very nice performance, seriously, very nice performance from this. This type of game needs to be put on this video card, and at this stage I will say this is fantastic. Not fantastic, awesome. Interesting performance this video card is offering. I mean, Assassin's Creed, I don't know what settings I have, but based on the resolution and the quality I have, I think is the lowest one. I got a lot of rough edges here around the model, and thinking that I don't have anti-aliasing, but yeah, definitely we can adjust it here in order to see if we can put some more quality or some higher resolution depending on what we got. But it looks interesting, seriously. I think there is a chance with this 6600 GT. Yeah, this is the PCI Express version, so imagine having that AGP model, because this came with AGP if I'm not mistaken. So I got low quality with 640. Damn, I can't do nothing here. So this is the lowest. Imagine having the AGP now. Okay, so AGP versus PCI Express. Well, PCI Express is a home run in this situation, but even this one is barely got, let's do one more time a reset, barely got 60 FPS with the lowest resolution. Feels very low quality, but this is the best it can do. But if I'm interested on playing the game, I'm not gonna do it with this video card, because this is a good video card, but not the right game for this video card. I think there's other games that are much better and works better than this. You know, look at this. I mean, it's working, but I don't want it like this, because this is a good quality game, and it's worth it to play with high resolution and high quality. And I think it will be advantageous for you in this case to find older games, 6600. I mean, older titles will be more beneficial. System wise, I got some 36% load, around 30-40% load, 1.2 gig of system RAM utilized, maximum core load on this video card with 128 megabytes of VRAM. Everything is maxed out, even the 71 degrees, damn, 72. Interesting how this game is utilizing, and I got 170 watts consumption. Damn. Let's jump into Oblivion and see how it's running with 640. I think I'm on low details. Let's go into the settings and see. Yeah, 640 with low details, and if I remember correctly, I put view distance on maximum. This is my kind of settings. You know, want to see how it's performing. If I got enough FPS on average, then I can put some details. It's very interesting to see this video card running like this. Not going to lie, I think the best thing I can do is average the FPS now. I want to see how many megabytes of VRAM I'm gonna consume like this. I want the CPU utilization, system RAM, and then maybe put some details that are not very demanding. This is great. Look at this. Barely got any shadows, but whatever. Holding pretty well. Maximum load on the video card's core, 73 degrees. That's not okay with 100% fan speed. I think it needs some special thermal paste and some mod maybe on that fan in order to go faster a little, or maybe a bigger fan. Who knows? Maybe you can find a bigger fan for this, then it will be cooled. Not going to lie, it will be a very interesting thing to put down the dimension of the hole. Maybe you can actually find a proper cooler for it. But all in all, I can say this is not a bad performance. I got only 160, nearly 170 watts consumption from the whole computer, and I got 90 FPS, 60 FPS on 80 FPS on average. Let's go into the settings. Texture size medium, actor fade, object fade. You can put this inside maybe to medium, and it's going to help you on actually grass distance, distance land, then a shadow, trees, bloom, water details. You have to restart. Okay, we don't restart the shadows. The distance, you can get a lot of distance here. Water reflection, window reflection, anti-aliasing. Let's put some anti-aliasing. Oh, I have to restart that one. With the settings that I put on that I have to restart, I don't think I'm gonna get more FPS. 30 FPS. Now it's mega loaded, seriously. But I got it for reflection. I think you can adjust the game with a couple of settings. That will be fantastic. But on low details, you manage to see I got like 90 FPS, 80 FPS on average. Maybe you can get away with some settings, but reflection and stuff like this, yeah, they are very demanding for this video card apparently. 86 megabytes of VRAM. It's got, I think this is one, it's got shader model 3.0, no? And it was very problematic back in the days because it had the feature and you didn't have anything to use for. Imagine like this, that is today, they release a video card, an RTX video card, they say, what features is that? I don't have nothing to use it, you know? But now you got it. RTX DLSS and stuff like that. They managed to put every single time they do it like this. Seriously, they give you a feature and soon they will make you pay for it. regardless, this is an interesting performance this video card is offering here. So averaging okay-ish theoretically with this 6600 GT in Oblivion. I put a couple of details. There's more details that will be enabled if I restart, but I think it's gonna butcher even lower. Then I have to go lower everything and do my own setup there. But it shows me with a couple of settings, it's stressing the video card. This is gonna be great. I got this beautiful Battlefront here to play on Windows XP with this video card. I got 50 megabytes of VRAM utilized here. This is a 128 megabytes of VRAM video card, so half of it is good to see it utilized like this. Not a bad performance. I think this is the right direction. Come on, look at that. Nice. We're doing the job here. 100 FPS on average with 85 on minimal. Frame time is flat, so yeah, I'm in the right game with this video card. I'm utilizing the video card here with 96% power on this video card. Everything, the core is maxed out here. Not a lot of VRAM. I think half of the VRAM it's utilized here, but maybe I have to stay a little longer on this position to see if it's utilizing more. Temperature 69 degrees. Nice. You know, I got 191. What's consumption from this? This game knows how to utilize this computer. There is no discussion. If you want more FPS, you have to put a GPU with a faster core. But man, this is cool. Seriously, this is a cool video card to see running this. Definitely, we need to play Terminator here. I got 800 by 600 with maximum details in this game, and yeah, look at this. I got night vision. Yes, please. I want to play this game with hundreds of FPS. Let's do a reset. I got some glitches. Okay, so this game is working with 400 FPS. Not bad, seriously. I want 500 actually. You know what? We're gonna put low details in. I'm just kidding, seriously. I think a higher resolution, a mod with high resolution will actually satisfy this. But yeah, it's in the right direction, this game with this video card. Averaging with 360 FPS. This is good performance from this. I got 26% load on the CPU. 26. I got 80% on second core that is being utilized there. It's okay, you know, with the system. Playing a game like this with a video card like this and running with hundreds of FPS is not that bad. It's doing great. 95 megabytes of VRAM utilized in this case. It's actually holding pretty well on the FPS side with the averages. Can I get Terminator? Yeah, I'll be back. It's time to take them out. Oh, it's very reddish tone here, but this is how Terminator is looking at them. Playing the game, managed to reach now 100 megabytes of VRAM in this case with the video cards. It's giving me the right condition. I think that if I limit that to 60 FPS, and not gonna be a lot of stress. But yeah, I think there is no discussion. There is a lot of games that I can play on this video card, and if I succeed on finding the right games, I can pick the right resolution, right settings, quality, resolution. It's gonna be okay. Does it run Crysis? This is the only thing that matters in this occasion. I got 1024 here with this video card on low quality with barely holding 30 FPS. So medium quality kind of excluded here, but I got 190 watts consumption. So it's consuming a lot of wattage, this computer with this video card. 100% load on the video card's core. I got 62, 63 and rising because apparently it doesn't keep it up with this fan, even though it's on 100%. So in this case, Crysis is starting the game with this video card, is benefiting from that shader model. You know, it's showing me that if I had an AGP model, it would have been really bad. If I only got 30 FPS here when it's a PCI Express model. So I can say nothing bad about this because it's actually doing a lot of work here, seriously. Well, it's too far. Well, apparently not. Wow. 17 FPS on minimal, 16 on 1%, 123 megabytes of VRAM. Not a bad thing to see here, seriously. In the right direction with this. So if I'm interested on playing Crysis, I just need a little faster core, maybe 600 megahertz will do the job. 256 megabytes of VRAM will be ideal because now you can actually see manage to boost double. On the VRAM, it's 1000 megahertz. It's good performance from this 6600 in Crysis. 1024 though, I think if I go on 800 by 600, it's gonna be totally different, but I have to maintain low quality in order to get this type of, I should say, better performance than this one. Okay, so with 800 by 600, low quality, let's do a reset. I got 45 FPS on average. Very interesting. 104 megabytes of VRAM, so it managed to distress the VRAM, but still 100% load on the core. On the CPU side, I got like what, 30% load, a couple of cores, it's working. 1.5 gig of system RAM utilized with 1.2 on VRAM, on 1.2 gig of virtual memory. So 6600, it's starting Crysis, but on lower resolution. Maybe with some tweaking in NVIDIA control panel, you know, disable some stuff, put some more low quality, you can get 30-40 FPS if you are interested in retro gaming, having Crysis in the machine, and you know, some modding if you're interested on having some fun with an older games like this. With an older game like this, I think this is the right way. So Crysis is starting with this video card. PCI Express apparently it's helping the video card, because without the AGP it would have been yeah. So yeah, Crysis kind of okay, even with 40 FPS. I will say this is good. I know, where's the black bars, Daniel? But apparently on the resolution here with this, it's kind of hard to actually put it like that. So 1024 maximum resolution, I got 59 FPS. Let's do a reset here. I got, yeah, 59 FPS. 59 FPS with this video card on 1024 with maximum resolution. Only 40 megabytes of VRAM, maximum load on the core, but there is a lot of settings that you can put from control panel in order to improve the anti-aliasing. So if you want more from this, I think lowering the resolution, putting the black bars, you know, squishing the resolution and the aspect ratio, putting some anti-aliasing there, forcing it, anisotropic filtering, maybe some, all kinds of features. It's good with this game because it will improve the quality, but it will be very demanding on the GPU. This is a 6600 GT with 128 megabytes of VRAM, so the VRAM here doesn't have any problems. Yeah, the only problems I have is with the core, but if you're stressing the core too much with filtering and anti-aliasing and all kinds of stuff, you're gonna have 14 FPS. I mean, it's a good resolution, you know, this, but I think just out of curiosity, if I lower the resolution, do I get more FPS? Seriously. 1024 looks okay, but I want more FPS. Let's do a reset. 90 FPS. Oh, yeah. It feels more snappy. Ooh, I can see the missing anti-aliasing from control panel on the card. Okay, it's good and bad at the same time, you know. I don't really like it with this amount of rough edges, you know, but I'm 100% sure I can improve it just a little. I like the video card what is offering here. I grew up with this type of games, so in this situation I would say I have a lot of options. Look at this. If I go from the car, I get different type of performance. Yeah, 80 FPS, still 41 megabytes of VRAM, 40 megabytes of VRAM. It's not that bad. Very nice performance. On the system side, I got like 750 megabytes of system RAM, only 600 megabytes of virtual memory. Very interesting performance from this computer, but it does the job. It does exactly what I need. It's pushing this video card in a good position, and the video card is delivering exactly what I need, you know. So entertainment with an old video card like this, it is possible. You have to have the library, you have to have this computer, you know, the operating system, and it's doable. Very interesting performance in Far Cry with this video card. I maxed out everything and I have some glitches. This is not okay. Maybe it's from the video card, maybe from the drivers, I don't know, but it's running really nice. Seriously, I love that half-baked performance and quality this video card is offering here. So everything is maxed out aside from the light that is very, very interesting. Even anti-aliasing is put on low here. I cannot put it on maximum, but on low apparently it's working really nice. 100 megabytes of VRAM allocated here. 99% load on the core. Some nice glitches here. Look at that. Very interesting. But quality is spot on with this. On the system side, I got like 38% load on the CPU with 990 megabytes of system RAM. I got 850 megabytes of virtual memory, so it's not that bad. It's not passing the amount of system RAM it's offering here in this case. So if the VRAM it's not reaching 128 megabytes of VRAM utilization, then we can blame it on the core. Maybe the core it's not good in this situation. But this type of glitching, it's telling me there is some problems, and maybe it's influencing the performance in this case. Maybe drivers, maybe different type of stuff. Maybe on low details I don't have this type of glitches. Who knows? I like the quality and I like the performance it's offering here, but this is the best it can do. This is the only thing that matters. Fallout 3. If I can get some nice FPS, I mean playable FPS with this video card in Fallout, I can say this is a big win. So first off, I got 1024 because because I'm a big fan of this video card, and back in the days this video card was running with 1024 majority of the games. This is a PCI Express model, so a lot of people, based on the radiator, subventor they had with this video card, they had a lot of options for overclocking. So for a video card like this, having this amount of performance, I mean there is a delay. I got 21 ms, not bad, you know, but does show me that it's cooking some nice FPS. 40-50 FPS is not bad. It shows me that if I go with 800 by 600, do some NVIDIA settings there, some custom settings, maybe lower some, degrade the quality a little, I can get 60 FPS constant. But now I'm on 99% load, 113 megabytes of VRAM, 128 is maximum, so I'm almost at the wall with the VRAM this video card is got. Seeing Fallout with the 6600 GT running like this, it's majestic. Seriously, it's a majestic thing to see, because back in the days this was a legend of a video card, you know. It was a budget GPU, cheap, running, really nice, affordable, almost good when it comes to thermals. In this case I got like 70 degrees, but if you had a bigger radiator you had the opportunity to overclock this. It not a lot, you know, it doesn't overclock too much, but if it's stable, apparently it managed to do a lot of improvement in the FPS. Imagine overclocking it to a little more on the core, and you get constant FPS, 60 FPS. That would be nice. Look at this. The moment I exit the demanding zone, I get playable FPS. This is an interesting video card. Seriously, there's no discussion. It's fantastic. 2004. Wow, that was a very interesting year, considering I had a Riva TNT video card AGP. Compared to this one, this would have been majestic. 6600 GT, I would have had to sell some. Regardless, I like this video card, how it managed to offer me the performance here. I like it because it throws me back in time. It's like a time machine. It shows me that there is a lot of games that I can put on this video card. There is no discussion, this is a very good video card, but with one condition: it needs to be cheap. If you want an OG experience with this video card, I think it's possible. It needs to have the right price. There's other alternatives if you're interested only in the games. If not, it's just leave it alone and find something that is more affordable. There's a lot of games that works really nice with cheaper video card that are a little newer and they perform the same, you know. But if you want the OG experience in the hardware, and you want to say, I want to get my video card back that I was using back in the days, this is fantastic, but it needs to have the right price. And there's a lot of computers that are made today with original hardware, but there are alternatives to this. Let's say, oh, I don't want to have space for computer. Good, get a laptop. Back in the days, having an NV43 platform with that laptop, it was possible. 6 series in the laptop, no problem. 7 series in the laptop, no problem. There was a lot of them, you know. So if you want, there is lots of options, and this is one of them. This is a very good option for retro gaming, old gaming, whatever, offline gaming, whatever you want to call it. This is a good GPU for that. Very stable compared to the ATI that I have, and every single day I'm parking one of them because I keep dying. I said last time I played with it, now I turn it on, blue screen it doesn't run, and I'm like, what they are doing? Seriously, maybe the solder is bad underneath, but can't do too much with it. Seriously, I love this idea this video card is offering, and I recommend it. Needs to be cheap, and that's the only condition. If you can find a chip, it's a good option. If you have any suggestion for this video card or for the system, make sure you leave a comment, smash that like button, and as usual, I will see you very soon.